Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a get ready with me, and this look is perfect for going out to a club or a bar or something like that. And I also do want to mention I did get new lighting, which is awesome. I have a whole new setup, so let me know if you guys like it or not. I think it looks pretty good so far, so we'll see how it goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with Candlelight Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I use my e.l.f. brow kit to fill in my eyebrows. I'm next taking this ITAY Mineral Cosmetic duo-ended pencil, and I'm using the black and white one. I'm not sure of the name, and I'm just using this to start creating a little V shape on my outer corner, and I just pulled that in about halfway across my crease and then down to my lash line, and then I just use my finger to blend that cream product in. These do wear really long. They're really nice and pigmented and soft, which I really enjoy, and so it's easy to kind of work with them to rub them on the eyelid and blend them out really well. So I'm just blending that in, like I said. And then I'm going to start out with this color called Cream Colored Ponies from the Too Faced Few of My Favorite Things palette. And using a MAC 217, I just put that under my eyebrow to highlight a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to take the color Chocolate Milk, and I'm going to use a 224 to start blending this in my crease. I'm blending that from the outer corner to the inner corner as always. And I'm trying to stay a little bit above that black base I used. And sort of just blend this color into our highlight color. So that starts to fade really nicely. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer that also comes in this palette. And I'm going to be using the same blending brush, or sorry, I lied, a 217 brush. And I'm just going to put that a little more precisely in the crease, sort of closer to that black base, overlapping it a little bit. And then I'm going to start pulling out a little bit of a wing shape as well, and then just blending that into that first color we put down, again from outer corner to inner corner. And then I'm going to be taking the color Dark Chocolate with this Sedona Lace blending brush from the Luxe Essentials kit, which is my favorite brush kit ever. And I'm just going to start blending this right on top of that black base. And I use the black base so that I could use dark brown and not have to use black eyeshadow, but still get a really intense kind of color payoff. So just overlapping that on the base, again, outer corner, inner corner to outer corner as far as going in the crease, and just making sure it blends really well into the other colors we already put down. I'm then taking Radar on a flat brush from the Sedona Lace Luxe Essentials kit, and I just wet it a little bit with some regular water and using that to press it on the eyelid. And I put the water on there so that the glitter and sort of metallic nature of this eyeshadow would really shine through and look really intense. So just pat that sort of in the outer half of the eyelid. And then I took Chocolate Milk again, or sorry, Dark Chocolate again on that flat brush just to re-intensify the outer corner, because some of the Radar shade did sort of overlap on that. So we want to make sure that's still nice and intense. I'm then taking Moon on Their Wings and using my finger to pat this on the inner half of my eyelid. And I use my finger because this is a really chunky, glittery eyeshadow. So using your finger gets you the best color payoff and really makes it stand out really well. I'm just using a MAC wipe to take off any glitter that fell down, as well as really sharpen up the edge of my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to be lining my eyes, and this is the new Covergirl Bombshell Liquid Eyeliner. I really love this eyeliner. It flows really well, it doesn't really get dry feeling, and it really lasts all day. So I'm just using this to create my usual kind of wing shape I always do. And then I'm using these amazing Mink lashes from Esqido. The name will be down below of the style. And I really love these. They're so beautiful. Very easy to put on. As you can see, I kind of just stick in the outside corner and then tuck in the inside corner as well. And then just sort of press down on them across my entire lash line. And I like these because they're amazing quality, really nice, but not as expensive as some other Mink brands out there, so that's really nice. I'm then using my Extended Play Mascara, which my dog chewed, unfortunately, and I'm just using this very lightly right at the base of my natural lashes just to make them blend in, but you don't want to put the mascara actually on the Mink lashes because you don't want to kind of mess up the hairs. So then I'm going in with my face products. This is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I mixed W2 and W4, and I'm just using a beauty blender sponge to blend that into my skin. And I love this foundation for when I'm going out. I mean, I wear this on a regular basis, but it is really good if you want to go out because it has such a great coverage and it does have a really long wear time. Looks great in pictures, all that stuff, so I really like that. And then I'm going to go in with my Pro Longwear Concealer from MAC in the color NW15. and this is very, very light, so it's really going to help to brighten under my eyes and really highlight. So I'm just pressing that in again with a beauty blender as well as my finger, and then I went in with MAC's Emphasize Pro Sculpting Powder to kind of set that under eye concealer. And then after that, I also took that powder right under my brow bone just to kind of intensify that highlight, because I wanted it to be a little bit brighter under there. So after that is finished, I'm setting my foundation with MAC's Studio Fix powder, and this is the color NC20, and I'm using this brush again from the Luxe Essentials kit. And I really love this powder to powder really most of my foundations, just because it makes it look really flawless, and I feel like my foundation wears a lot longer. Now this is not going to look amazing in pictures. It does kind of give you a flashback, but I wasn't taking pictures, so it really didn't bother me at all. I'm using the Bobbi Brown Golden Light Bronzer to bronze up my face and do a little contouring, and I'm using a MAC 187 Duo Fiber brush. I really like using this brush for bronzer because it gives you a very natural kind of look. And then after that, I used the superb Extra Dimension Skinfinish from MAC, and this has sort of a pinky tone to it, and as you can see, I really love it. It has a pinky tone to it, so it's really able for me to use it as a blush and highlighter together. Because I am really fair, it'll show up. You'll really be able to see that pink tone, so I am using it as a blush and a highlighter all together. I'm then using MAC's graphblack liner to finish off my eyes. I'm just using that on my waterline. And this is one of my favorite eyeliners. I absolutely love it. And then I just took dark chocolate again on a 212 brush from MAC, very tightly into my lash line to kind of smoke out the liner a little bit, but I kept it really close because I didn't want it too smoky underneath. And then I used Snowflake from the same Too Faced palette with my finger right in the inner corner of my eye, just to brighten that up a little bit and give it some shimmer. And then I just blended that in with a 217 to make sure it wasn't too crazy shimmery. For my lip color, I am using Oak Lip Pencil from MAC, which is one of my favorite nude lip pencils. I decided not to use my usual Jordana lip liner because I've been using that in a lot of videos lately. And I really do love this one just as much. It's a beautiful, more like a brown color. It's really nice. And then I'm taking Brilliant Bear from Estee Lauder and just using that as my lipstick color, really pretty nude shade. And then I'm using a little bit of MAC's Instant Gold Lustreglass and just putting that in the center of my bottom lip, as well as a little bit around the top lip near my Cupid's bow. And as you can see, that really makes my lips look super, super full with just doing that little step of that gloss. So that is the finished makeup, and now we are going to move on to the hair. So I already curled the bottom layer of my hair, and now I'm just going to kind of part my hair just the tiniest bit off center and tie up the one section with a clip, and then split that other section in half and clip out the other section. And then I'm using my usual Nume curling wand that I always use, and I'm basically just curling my hair away from my face. And as you can see, I have the barrel on top of the hair, and then I wrap the hair around it away from my face. And that's what I do for like all the bottom layers of my hair. But then you'll see when I get to the top, I will put the wand underneath my hair and wrap my hair over the top of the wand. As you can see, it's kind of different. That's just going to give you more lift at the roots and make it so you have a little more volume around the top of your hair, because it'll sort of bump up your roots right there at the top. So I like doing that technique right on those top layers to make sure that I have a little more volume. But again, I'm still curling away from my face, just my bangs, everything, and then spraying with some hairspray. And then once I'm finished and they're all cooled down, I will just run my fingers through all the curls to make sure they're kind of a little more loose. I didn't really want like ringlets, really defined ringlets, so you just kind of run your fingers through to get them loose and a little more textured and kind of a little more volume. And then I'll also sort of scrunch through the crown of my head. I was going to tease, but I decided not to. That would give you a little more volume too. So that is the finished look, guys. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you like my new lighting setup. It's not perfect yet, but I'm really loving how it looks so far. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I appreciate it so much, and I'll talk to you next time.